Lenovo Legion 5i well-rounded hardware and features mean the Legion 5i is ideal for gaming or work. Featuring a NVIDIA RTX 4050, 4060 or 4070 GPU and a large 16-inch, 165Hz display, the Legion 5i is built to push your gaming experience to the next level. The laptop is also very capable for daily productivity use and blends in at the office or uni once you turn off the eye-catching RGB lighting. At 32 by 26 by 2.5 centimeters, 0.99 by 14.16 by 10.33 inches, and weighing 2.3 kilograms, 5.1 pounds, the 5i just makes it into the range of what I would consider as realistically portable, meaning that it slots into a larger backpack or laptop bag without too much fuss. At the time of writing, the three Legion 5i GPU variants, 4050, 4060 and 4070, are sold with the Core i7-14650HX or i9-14900HX CPUs, up to 32 GB of RAM, and a 512 GB or 1 TB SSD. All three video cards use the full 140W power profile. The 5600 MHz DDR5 RAM can be upgraded. The 5i supports 64 GB, and is typically, but not always, installed as two DIMMs to give dual-channel performance. The 16-inch display has a 165Hz refresh rate and supports G-Sync, has a 2560 by 1600 resolution, a decent 350 nit brightness and displays an excellent 100% of the sRGB color gamut. There's also a harder-to-buy 500 nits, 240 Hz version of the display available in some regions. Ports include a single HDMI 2.1 connection, one 10 gigabits per second USB-C port with 140W power delivery and DisplayPort 1.4, a 10 gigabits per second USB-C port with just DisplayPort, 3x USB-A 5 gigabits per second ports, one with always-on power, gigabit Ethernet, an SD card reader and a 3.5mm headset jack. Lenovo has put a lot of work into the cooling system in the Legion laptops, and the lessons learned on the high-end machines are replicated even on the affordable models. The result is one of the best-performing RTX 4070 gaming laptops I've tested. It even bests last year's RTX 4070 Legion 5 Pro in gaming results by up to 7%, and is quieter while doing so. This means the 5i can happily run all but the most demanding games over 100 frames per second at the screen's native resolution without dropping quality too far, or push towards the full 165Hz refresh rate the screen is capable of at 1080p. The Legion 5i is also a very capable work machine, and thanks to the inclusion of 140W USB-C you can get near full productivity performance without having to lug the huge Lenovo power brick around. The 80Wh battery doesn't give much time unplugged though, and, even in efficiency mode, I struggled to get 4 hours of work done, or reach 5 hours of video playback. The Legion 5i gives comprehensive yet easy-to-use control over fan speeds and performance modes, including overclocking. The keyboard and trackpad are both excellent, and the RGB lighting modes are fun but also easily customized. The 1080p webcam is reasonable but doesn't do facial recognition, and there's no fingerprint reader either, so logging in feels very dated. The speakers are pretty good, but could be louder, and the overall build quality of the 5i is quite nice, despite the chassis being partially built with plastic rather than metal. While the Legion 5i hardware is top-notch, evaluating the value proposition is made more complex by Lenovo's choice to use constantly shifting pricing and large rolling discounts across different configurations. Lenovo also doesn't stock all variants, and many are only available from third-party sellers. I certainly wouldn't be paying the full list price for the Legion 5i, and I suggest waiting for a frequent sale before purchasing. At the full list price, the Lenovo Legion 5i doesn't offer standout value, but at the various Lenovo and third-party retailer sale prices, it can be a great buy. Generally speaking, I find the best discounts are often direct from Lenovo, but of course it's always worth checking your favorite retailer too. Below is a table of the list pricing for the Legion 5i variants sold directly from Lenovo. Availability varies depending on location, but overall the Legion 5i has a large number of configurations available, although you'll be hard-pressed to find them all directly from Lenovo. The Lenovo product specification reference is a handy tool to check what variants are available for the Legion 5i. In the US and UK, the most powerful 5i models include an i9-14900HX CPU, a RTX 4070 GPU, 32GB of RAM and the 500 nit, 240Hz display. While the same model is listed for Australia, at the time of writing it's not actually available for sale anywhere. Below is the specs list for the Legion 5i models available direct from Lenovo. The Legion 5i is a large laptop, but thanks to relatively slim screen bezels and a fairly smart design, it's still what I would consider portable enough to be carried on the go every day. That's helped by Lenovo's decision to include 100W USB-C PD charging, so you can leave the big power brick at home if you're not going to indulge in gaming. Note that the 5i supports 140W over USB-C with a special Lenovo charger, but more on that below. The Legion 5i stands out with a display that can fold through 180 degrees to lay flat. I love this design for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it means you can toggle the display upside down and share it with someone sitting across from you. Secondly, it makes it easy to use the laptop in your own unique way. For example, with the Legion 5i plugged into a second screen or dock, and using a keyboard and mouse, I like to open the screen fully and place the laptop in a vertical stand. That way the laptop screen is raised to the right level to be placed next to a second screen, plus it leaves the vents unobstructed and takes up very little desk space. The Legion 5i includes a MUX switch for advanced Optimus graphics switching. This means the laptop can optimize graphics performance and power use automatically based on need, without needing to restart when switching modes. This is a feature not seen on all mid-range gaming laptops, so it's a great inclusion from Lenovo.